Hello, TikTok Val here, trans writer and author. Checking in with everybody, see how their new year's going, see if you guys are doing any of your steps to get towards your, own personal dreams and aspirations. So, I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys a little bit. Of course, I've been talking about Hunter, and I'm really proud of Hunter. You can check me out on Amazon, hit follow. You can check me out on Kindle, Barnes and Noble, all that kind of stuff. And I appreciate you. I appreciate anybody who takes the time. The first chapter is free on Kindle. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to do that. I will have a third book coming out this year, and we'll launch closer as that happens. But I also, I am a writer. I'm part of the trans community, but I'm also an amputee. And so, in the next couple weeks, I want to talk about, how an amputee goes about their day. How do they dress? What kind of things do they do to accommodate the loss of limb or somebody that's lost a leg? So, if you guys want to join me on that journey, talking about that stuff, if you have questions and stuff, hit me up in the message box. I'll be posting maybe some adaptive equipment that might help people. That did help me in the beginning, but now I just kind of free do everything because I've had it for almost 8 years this summer. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight into that. I'm also a reader, and I'm reading Scared Selfless. I'm almost done with it. Fantastic. I'll give you guys an overview of that after I get done, after I finish it. Fantastic book, but to be a writer, you also have to read and see how other people do plot and dialogue, and how they make everything come together, and what motivates their characters, and what their style of writing. So it's interesting to look at it as a reader and as a writer. So for tonight, so I just want to give you a preview of what's coming up the next couple weeks. So for tonight, Hunter, you guys heard where it's at on all the regular social media outlets. But I wanted to read just a little bit of it to you, and see if it's something that you guys might be interested in. So I'm just going to read just a little bit. So, okay. The world was distorted and blurry when Hunter finally unsealed his eyes. The medicine pumping in his veins beat in unison with his heart. He tried to move but was enclosed within a cocoon. "Where am I?" Hunter spoke through his cracked and dry lips. It was so hot. Finally, he managed to push the blanket and sheets aside and pull up his hospital robe. He ran his fingers across the train tracks of mostly healed scars on his torso, lingering on his fuzzy but thickening chest hair. He knew the scars were still shiny, even though it had been a few years. The doctors have told him they would take a couple years to fade. His sweat smelled strong and good. Despite his nausea, Hunter voiced weakly, "I'm all right." He reached down lower to check out his bandages. Shit, is this blood? The IV in his hand tugged when he tried to yank them away, but they were soaking wet. Hunter struggled to sit up despite the pain. Suddenly, the door flew open and a white uniformed nurse rushed toward him. "Stop! You will pull the needles out. Lean back." "Here you go." The nurse adjusted his pillow. "Sorry, I thought they were... Could I have a drink of water? It's so hot." Hunter wiped his forehead with his drenched gown. "Of course, narcotics raise your body temperature." The nurse filled a cup with water and big chunks of ice, and in her other hand was a cloth. "Oh, that feels good. That's superb," Hunter sighed, while she dabbed the damp fabric across his sweaty forehead. She found her way to Hunter's chiseled chest and slowly ran the cool cloth the length of his bumpy scars. So that's just a little preview, page 1. If that sounds like something you're interested in, let me know. And one of the taglines, "Trans Man Search for Wholeness." So this is definitely has trans characters, protagonist, antagonist. I just love giving visibility to our community. I love to show how we love and how we go through life just like anybody else, and how the ultimate goal is we're just part of the collective. We're just a different colored gem, and that's really what it's about for me. So love you guys. Love the feedback I get from you. Also, you can follow me on Threads. Threads is really, really hopping. I'm on Threads, Instagram, all those places. I'm still trying to learn how to get social media stuff fine-tuned. But I thought I would just do a check-in. I'm going to be on here more. I'm going to get a schedule going of things I want to talk about. Like I said, besides my writing and my reading, my everyday stuff that I have to do to be able to adapt and survive in a two-handed world. So you guys stay tuned. Have a good evening. And later on tonight, I will just keep writing.